On June the 30th, the Los Angeles Clippers traded Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 unprotected first-round picks in 2031 and 2033, a first-round pick swap in 2027, and 2 second-round picks. The move is believed to significantly raise Toronto's ceiling in the East as Leonard is coming off of his best season in years. He averaged 28 points per game on over 50% shooting and almost 39% from three. Most importantly, he played 65 games, was an All-Star and an All-NBA selection. Let's talk about the Raptors side of this trade first. Do they finish with the top 3 seed in the East with this move? We'll say the People's Champ.
Top 3?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll finish top 3.
Okay.
I don't. I think the top of the Eastern Conference will be kind of logjam. I kind of like how it was towards the end of the season last year, especially when you're talking like that 2, 3, 4
Gotcha.
slot. I think it'll be a lot of jockey in there when you're talking Detroit, Philly, New York, Boston, Indiana back in the fold.
Yep.
Miami, Toronto. A healthy Orlando, Cleveland. So
don't forget about the Wizards, man. I know that, some people might.
The Wizards have to give me something to remember. Like, let's do that.
I'm just saying, man. I don't want to lose cabin pressure and start talking about the Wizards, but
I mean, like, they got to do something, like, other than be the Wizards,
right?
Like we gonna hold them, accountable for being a best in franchise for all of our entire lives, except for when Jordan came out of retirement to play to sell ticket.
Yeah.
But I get you. I mean, they could be fun to watch. I anticipate them being very fun to watch. And, if you BSing, you'll get popped.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, I was going to say, man. If Anthony Davis, can be available.
Yeah, there we go.
But
I mean, you look at, but when I say like Orlando, for example, they're a healthy Franz Wagner from beating the Pistons.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it at
They have multiple skilled bigs.
Yeah. So, there's that. And then say what you want about Cleveland in the regular season, they're going to be a pest.
Yep.
So,
they're going to have their say.
So as I kind of navigate and filibuster through this, I think initially maybe the Raptors aren't interested in being a 3 seed if it costs them having Kawhi available in the postseason.
Okay.
Because I anticipate, it'll be a lot like how it was in his first stint in Toronto, where they found a way to successfully kind of, manage his minutes.
Sure. Okay.
So if they've come to the understanding, like, all right, guys, we may finish between, 4 and 5, we're going to finish out of the play-in.
Yeah.
But we know once we get in, our roster will be as healthy as could be. Let's go for that.
Okay.
And if that's like their priority, then, I'm okay with that. And I'm thinking, and like I said, as I filibuster through this, that maybe that'll be the route that they go.
Gotcha. Okay. You know what? Philosophical approach aside, I'm going to disagree. I do think that they will probably supplant the Celtics. And I think they are a top 3 team in the East with this move. I like the roster. I like Scotty Barnes playing in position at the 4. I like RJ Barrett at the 3. He's not, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like he's solid. He's not a great, like I think him, Evan Ingram, and Scotty Barnes was solid. You know what I'm saying? Like really a solid team. They're going to be kind of middle of the pack in terms of the playoffs. I think Kawhi, if he can remain healthy, his availability is always a question mark. If he can do that, I think that elevates them to a 3 seed.
Yeah. Now to your point, like I said, I think they can arrive in the playoffs healthy and beat anybody in the East.
Yeah, I got you.
Like that, I think they can do that for sure. Like they'll be that team. Like, oh, this ain't no This ain't no 5, no 6, or no 4. Like,
they can pop anybody
because the Colin Murray, before he kind of got injured.
Yep.
He was showing some signs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's an explosive athlete.
You know what I mean? He was showing. So I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So to your point, I think they try to get to the play, but once they get there, I mean, I think their record won't show how good of a team that they are once they make it to the postseason.
Yeah, most definitely. What you got, nephew?
I just want to give a quick shout out to Marcus Newsom in the chat. Couple of things that he said. If it's not a contract year, you won't even see Kawhi play except for rare occasions. So Toronto isn't a factor. And then to the Wizards, he's saying Trae Young gets 40 wins himself the way he attacks the paint with the teardrop and alley-oop game. If you can get AD playing hard for 60 games, the Wizards will be the NBA dark horse.
Yeah, I agree with that. And by the way, it is a contract year for Kawhi. This is the last year of his contract. This is the final year.
But he is supposed to be signing an extension, though.
I was going to say, and he wants an extension. So,
I mean, if you get 60 games out of Anthony Davis and Trae Young in the same season, color me surprised.
Right. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Anthony Davis, I'm with him, though. Like, if you can get some games out of AD, and you got Trae Young, and DeBanza is going to be the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
Man, they going to get tired of Trae Young getting abused on defense, and they going to take the ball out of his hands and put it in AJ's hands and have him run.
Well, but see, here's the thing, dog. Like, I agree with that, but again, dog, like, this is the big if of Anthony Davis, right? But if you got Anthony Davis and Alex Sarr in your front court, that's one of the best. That's one of the best defensive rim protecting duos in basketball. Like Trae, like they gonna cover up a lot of Trae Young's nonsense.
Oh, you sound like Nico Harris.
I mean, right? Like I know that this.
With AD next to Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. And here we are.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
This man's a year older and fatter.
Listen, I know that AD got them soft tissue injuries, and those are very hard.
And a beer gut. Have you seen that?
No, I mean, because he ain't doing nothing. He's just trying to heal. Because those soft tissue injuries are very hard to heal from. That's the thing. Like, the only way to heal from them is with zero activity, which, you're going to fatten up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. But
especially as you get older.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's going to be harder for him to get back in shape. So, no, I hear everything that you're saying, and I don't disagree.
Again, and Anthony Davis, again, the league's better when Anthony Davis is as close to 100% as possible.
Yeah, don't add us AD. Like,
he's a hell of a player. But
you're going to have the same relationship with AD that you got with KD.
I mean,
it's not me, AD. That's all I'm saying.
Neither of which have called me a liar.
Right.
They say I may take shit a little personal.
Oh, man. Let's look at the Clippers side of the trade, though, because moving off Kawhi, that provides them with some draft capital for a rebuild, salary cap flexibility. Because as nephew said, Kawhi is expected to be seeking a massive extension at 35. And it does make their roster younger. Do you believe the Clippers have an opportunity to make some noise in the West as currently constructed?
As currently constructed?
Hey, you got Garland, Grady Dick, you got Brandon Ingram.
I mean, they got a lot of guys that are hurtable.
Yes, Garland is like Kawhi 2.0.
Yeah, dude, he's like that little Kawhi.
Never available.
Yeah, dude.
I said the same thing, though. He's the new Kawhi.
And the same thing with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a guy that gets nicked a lot.
Yeah, he gets nicked up.
He can stay healthy. I mean, he is what he is. He's a 20-plus point guy.
Yep. He's long. He's not a bad defender.
Right. Really good mid-range game.
Yep.
Shot maker. So, I mean, he's got a lot that you can use, but I just think it'd be hard for them to just keep a cohesive lineup on the floor for an extended amount of time, especially, out in the West, the Clippers, it's going to be tough.
Yep. Yeah, no, I do too. I mean, I think they could maybe be a play-in team, but yeah, the West is they have also retooled. You know what I'm saying? Like the LA Quakers is what they calling them, but but they geared up. I like Walker Kessler. A lot of people making
snow time.
Yeah, snow time Lakers, but I like what the Lakers have done. Minnesota, we talked about.
Are they going to get Kuminga?
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of trade rumors
nice
still.
for them.
Yeah, still floating around. I think that the West is I think that the league is consolidating a lot of power. And we didn't even talk about the Atlanta Hawks in the East.
Yeah, right.
And they were really, really good this year and took some big strides. So, I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for them to really crack the playoff guys. I mean, they might be able to be a play-in like a 9-10 like they were this year. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for them. But I do think that they have some ability to build for the future. And they draft who did they draft?
The Clippers?
Yes.
Fleming's from Houston, right?
Yeah. Kingston Fleming. Yep. So I like the draft pick. So yeah, I mean, they got
Michael Brown and then Darius, right?
Yep. So they got some young pieces, but yeah, I think they probably have some years of development in front of them. Where they could maybe make a little bit of noise here and there, but we shall see, because somebody might jump out there and be a star, because I think they still got Mather, the tour.
I misspoke. It was Keaton Ragler from Illinois.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. The point
Keaton
guard.
Ragler went 5? I thought he went 4. He went 5.
He went 5, yep.
So him and Garland's going to share ball handling duty.
Hey, man, Garland better be healthy, because Keaton Wagler had you up on the trade block again, player. Yeah.
I have some crispy ways for you in the morning.